Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Is the audio video clear from my end? Just let me know. Is everything okay? 88,700. Hi sir, namaskaram, welcome to the live stream. Okay, quickly in the comment section, let me know what is your view. Now, if I look at BTC chart, we can see the liquidity is somewhere here, right? Somewhere at 88,800 zone, we can say market is near 90,000 range. So 88,800 is very lower, below this zone. Below this zone, there is a potential of market moving, but we'll wait for the market opening. I think in this one also, Ethereum also, there's a chance of market moving towards the downside. But any initial 5 minutes, we can't kind of judge. But yes, this is a selling pressure zone. A bit of selling can come from here. Hi, hello, Venkatadri Motors, Ujira, Srinivas. Welcome everyone to the live stream. We'll just look at US market sentiment. Dow Jones is kind of okay. S&P 500, Nasdaq. If we get the data, we can decide. S&P 500 0.23%. S&P 500 0.23% gap up, and Nasdaq usually it takes time to get the data, but I think that data if we get, we can kind of see what the situation is. And maybe here if market selling happen, market is going opening with the gap up, anyone who sold at this zone, they're in all kind of trap. So maybe to this zone, little bit upside momentum can come. BTC selling pressure, this one. If you remember yesterday, when we took the trade, market gave a breakdown, it trapped and quickly it started to move towards the upside, right? That is where little bit our first trade got messed up. But this time, second trade was okay. It went well and things like that. I feel a certain zone in my head I have kept. If market starts going below that zone, then even I'll be thinking about bearish trade. Srinivasa, good evening. Siksha Creation. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. See, the buyer was here previously. He pushed the market towards the upside. I think this one already here I had discussed. BTC had given a support zone. From there, quick reversal. From the upper zone, seller started putting pressure. So now sellers are holding the market. Only if market goes above the zone, shows any kind of continuation, then there will be confusion, or else any pullback, any people removal later we can look for bearish setup itself is what I feel. S&P 500. This previous low was there in S&P 500. Okay. Here buyers and all gave up. Here also buyers have given up. So here market has a bit more space to move. If you look at ATH, here also previously the zone was support. It is even here it has space to move towards the downside. We'll wait. If we get good opportunity, we can consider to enter. Support zone and all, I'm not that confident. Market goes below that zone, maybe we can try bearish trade. What is your view, traders? Let me know. Little bit it is holding. Vinod sir, welcome to the live stream. Rohit Kumar sir. Those of you joining the live stream, support the channel by liking the video. Motivates me also. My view at this point of time is bearish. I'm just waiting for additional confirmation to look for entry. S&P 500, little bit trapping, and then it can correct. That possibility is there. Nasdaq 15 minutes. What is your view? Your view, is it bullish, bearish, sideways? What it is, let me know. And if you can give even the reason why you're bearish or bullish, it will be better. Make new video about trend line drawing in higher time to lower time frame, sir. You're asking for multi-time frame analysis. If this one is moving up the zone, my mindset is if market goes below this zone, then maybe smoothly it can continue the downside move is what I'm thinking. In Ethereum also, if it moves below the zone, maybe more space is there. I think as per our strategy here, we got one entry. We took that. Market was sideways for quite some time. I booked my profit somewhere here. I exited, market corrected. Later, it reached the target. Already we had discussed too much market is holding on. So to a certain extent, we can trail the stop loss. I had to share the setup here in already here I had discussed. When I took the trade, I shared in the group. Market went as per the view. Later, at some point of time, I told keep trailing the stop loss and go. Depends who took the trade, who did not take the trade. Slight gap up, kind of flat opening here. I'm looking at the market. Any interesting setup if I get, definitely I'll share. I want to take bearish trade if market, if it supports, then it would be great. Just mark this zone and keep. If market gives a breakdown here in Sol, Ethereum, if it goes below the zone, and BTC below the zone, maybe we can look for. So as per liquidity, BTC should move down till 88,900 as per that I have seen. So here the zone is there. So, sorry. BTC. It has space, so that is why, okay, for the sake of liquidity, if it goes a little more momentum also we can capture, but this area is crucial, so I don't want to participate here. If it directly moves off up to this zone to remove weak players later, if it correct, then we'll miss out. Why Indian market falling continuously from yesterday? That reason is there, the uncertainty is there in the market. 500% tariff, of course they're not going to impose, but like this proposal comes and things like that, right? People who watch news, definitely they and all will panic that time. Let's say today's in Nifty, where is the okay. Today in Nifty, one mistake what I did was morning only I was prepared near the resistance zone. I wanted to enter here, but little bit Bank Nifty was holding, so I was waiting. But here I missed out and I took re-entry here. Up to this zone I captured the moment. Later additional movement can come, I said, it came up to the zone, but for me trailing stop loss hit because premium movement was like this. Okay, that was creating problem. And later when Nifty came here, I thought about looking for upside move. Why I thought about looking for upside move? Stop loss hunting, as per that market had potential to move towards the upside. Only if Bank Nifty respected the support and moved towards the upside, Nifty also would have smoothly followed Bank Nifty. There for me, because of the market condition, things like that, that setup did not work. Only this seller zone trade which I took, it worked out for me. So little bit, when huge majority of the people are thinking about selling. Sir, 15 minutes ORB strategy is good for Nifty, sir. You mean open range breakout? I don't try that. I have not tried that. I don't know the results. If it is working for you, good, but that is not my trading style. If it's giving anything what works for you, you can follow. For me, stop loss hunting, price action works, but when news based movement is coming, of course I went according to the trend. I entered at the seller zone, but at some point of time I expected stop loss hunting also to happen. Sir, we saw a message asking how to create account. It's very simple, sir. Whatever link we have shared with you, right? A referral link, if you like, go to incognito browser and then I don't know, new private window. In this you go, you click here, you click on sign up. You get with our account, if your referral, if you open, you get flat 10% discount and trading fees also. Here it is saying in ATradingblog 2024. With this, when you create an account or sign up, definitely the account will come under us only. So here breakdown we have got. What we can do is wait for this 5 minutes closing. Maybe BTC we will Sol also is there. Continuation, any continuation? Okay. We will try now. The zone is that traders little bit here. Should I enter, not enter? I'm thinking. In that zone, if any trapping happens, no, my entry will be at a very lower end. That is the problem. This one area, from that time I'm waiting for that zone only. Here also it's holding. Here it's given breakdown. That's not. Let it show continuation. Then we will see. If so, I showed you, right? You just go to private window, click there, give all the details, sign up. Then it will be under our referral only. 90,000 very strong psychological level. Yes. Mm-mm. The zone already tested. If it comes like this also, it's a good situation only. To this zone minimum we can target. Now if I have to enter here, right? Short trade, then my stop loss will be around 700 points. For that 1:2 risk reward and all is like kind of too far. So let's say I place my stop loss here also 500 points. Now somewhat it sets 88,800 as that liquidation zone. In before reaching that, how much correction it will do, I don't know. So this zone, if it sustains, maybe here it gives a pullback and shows correction, then stop loss also will reduce. Until then, I think waiting is better. This one also has space to move till here. See, I'm thinking Sol has space to move down, and Ethereum, the zone, if it breaks, it can go till the support, and BTC has the zone, if it respects, fine. If it doesn't respect, then only it has space to move down for the sake of liquidity. Only Sol as of now is saying, okay, there is a potential of moving towards the downside. Others are not showing any kind of confirmation. And the, 750 points and all is too much as a stop loss. So today's trade gave 32 points profit, reversed at and hit a sell at 945. Quick momentum, you have to look into it. This has given breakdown around 300. Place sell order here. For this, copy the sell maybe 100. Sell so much is not required. Can reduce the sell. So much as well also is not required for this trade. If it's come very close to the zone, so for this trade more SL is not needed because liquidation is cleared here. Here this is buyer zone. If it goes below buyer zone, then there we can attempt. Zone is the problem in BTC. If it goes, sustains, if it gives a pullback and then breaks the zone, even better. I'm switching to 1 minute just to see how it's performing. It's not. Maximum 1 or 2 candles. Last candle. This one thing is holding the zone. If it breaks, it will be good. Last candle. If it breaks this, if it corrects, gives a breakdown, then too much SL is not required for this trade also. Here I'm not saying entry because I'm saying no, this is buyer zone. Here if it corrects and gives a breakdown, then chance is there. That is when probability will increase. Now probability is not there. When it gives a breakdown here on, here it had broken this zone, so I took that as confirmation. This is the last candle I'm seeing. Too much sideways and things like that. Market should not be. It has to move down. Reduce the SL little more. How much it is holding here? How many entered this trade along with me? This one is taking too long to give breakdown, traders. I'll switch this also to 1 minute. It's forming double bottom here exactly at the zone. Only if it goes below the zone only moment. Or else why I have to take more stop loss. Okay. Because people will think setup we have taken, but BTC is holding that zone. There's no point. I've just left it as it is, $39 maximum. BTC fails and corrects only, that also will correct. We'll just observe that. Now this falls means BTC also from there it will start showing bearishness, then opportunity towards the downside will open up. Anyone who's prepared, when it gives a breakdown, you can place stop loss somewhere here and look for bearish trade. First my setup, it has to go down. I'm observing this also because here also there's a good opportunity. Okay, at least you can try to 89,000 level. News in 8:30, bro. What news? Fed Kashmir speech. Michigan customer. This one is important news. sudden spike if it comes, and then see, sudden spike, let's say it gives based on news whatsoever, and then if it corrects, or let's say it starts moving towards the upside later, if market breaks this zone, the setup will open up. Okay, don't worry about that. 826. Another 4 minutes for some data to come out. This setup, who's waiting for next setup, this setup is something we can consider if market gives a breakdown and shows continuation. Why I say this is, the risk also is very less, around 300 points only. So waiting is okay. Which account is best for gold and silver? I don't trade in gold and silver, so I'm not sure, sir. It's not. We entered. Okay. I'm seeing if I get a breakdown here also. Some quantity we can put. A small amount we can put here. Basically, market is not supposed to hold so long because one important zone is broken. Here already it should have given a pullback. Maybe they're waiting for the news or anything as such. We'll see how it goes. Sir, funded account is good or not in your opinion? I am not interested in all those things. I have not tried also. People around me, we have discussed about it and we have decided that is something which is not for us. So we will not be doing in any funded account or anything as such. Whatever capital we have, whatever we want to do based on that. Okay, this took the SL. This respected the buyer zone, moved up. Entry did not get triggered here. If it corrects, we will see. News or anything as those things come simply. That's why I said for that trade so much stop loss is not required. News, what has come? Takes some time. $54 forecast, just 53. I actually am not sure how to interpret that data. So I'm not going to. I'll just observe the market how it behaves. I'm just going to go based on my strategy, my concept. If market goes below the zone, I have to look for bearish as per the rules. That is what respected the zone. This is there. Here maybe. Okay. I'll sell here in ATH, and for this SL I'll keep little higher here, and target price here. Welcome. I consider that as seller zone. If seller is strong, they will hold that zone, is my understanding. So that is why that zone I've considered. Here, this buyer zone, if it breaks, I will add positions here also. No problem to add now. Little early entry only I will get. Okay, I'll place here. Okay, in BTC, this is the SL target and things like that. ETH, this is the SL target, things like that. Here entry is getting triggered if it's breaking this, of course. This one is kind of holding, entered below before the breakdown. ATH will continue along with that, I thought. Messed up. Fine, if it breaks the zone only I will enter. So up to here I have to give. That's fine. This is just playing games, traders. It will come down only, but bigger stop loss I can't keep giving and waiting. 1 or 2 attempts, small stop loss I will try. Small traders who comes with 5,000 instead of 5,000, just at least try 10,000. Okay, in that you just trade with let's say 20 lots here. That's more than enough. See, based on the strategy setup, you take how much ever trades you want. Risk should be small, reward can be big, like 1:4, 1:5, like that. If you plan, it will be good for you. Fibonacci, if I use 50% correction, let it break. From that time I'm thinking like that only entering. This one, at least seller zone it came, so momentum. Both simultaneously it will move traders. That is why I took the trade. Mindset is there to re-enter, placing stop loss here only. But how long this buyers, if they're holding the zone, what to do, I'm thinking. That's it. This has to go below here. If this gives a closing below this, continuation is very well possible, very much possible. So how much? Okay, it's coming. Movement is strong. I've taken re-entry here. See, as per my logic, my setup, my small stop losses where and all I can give. Based on my logic, I have taken the trade. Okay, here also, here also. So how it goes as per the view is left to the market. Is that risk whatever I take, is it under my budget for the day or not? Have I increased my risk for the day or not? I have not increased the risk for the day. Already the first trade whatever I took, I said small stop loss only is more than sufficient. So here again, when market came to this seller zone, again I thought, okay, let me enter. Here risk reward will be decent. Same way here also, somewhat similar I'm expecting. We'll keep reducing the risk and things like that and go in this market. No need to overcomplicate too much. How much I can risk? 10,000 capital, how much you can risk per day? See, maximum 500, 600, enough for 10,000. See, my actually how you can get used to is, let's say you have 60,000 rupees. Okay, let's say that's your capital. With 60,000, you have to for each trade that you take, minimum for BTC, let's say a risk appetite will be somewhere around minimum 200 250 points. Okay, that is the maximum risk you will take based on the setup, and reward will be somewhere around 750 points to 1000 points. Okay, so based on that, if you try for taking 250 quantity, sorry, for taking 200 points as the risk for your trade, you can go and check what is actually is the risk, how much dollars risk you will be taking, how much quantity you will be taking for taking maximum 1000 rupees risk. 1000 rupees risk per day, if you try for 30 days, it will be very kind of beneficial for you, because so much risk, at least for 1000 rupees risk, you can try for 3000 rupees as target, 3500 as target, like that. It's given breakdown. After breakdown, a bit of kind of a retest in case anyone takes random entry to trap them. Now yesterday, you remember, if you remember, it gave a breakdown, fake breakdown, and it moved up like that. If it happens, my stop loss is very less, I'll keep that. In case this is just a pullback and sellers who put pressure here, they want to hold the market, then maybe once market moves down, I'll continue to hold on to the trade. Nothing else from my end about the setup. Like 20-30 things and all, nothing is there. Liquidity is there at the bottom. Here buyer zone, they have given up. So after this continuation can come, that means sellers might put pressure in BTC. Here also sellers put pressure, they might re-enter here. So I've taken this trade. That's it. This one extra movement was unexpected. That's it from me. Is it going to be a fake breakout? This is the make or break level. From here only it has to correct if it wants to correct. We'll see if it gives momentum above that wick candle is a problem. Wick, if it forms only, is a problem. Nope. Nope. Only this trade is still open. In BTC, 2 times small stop losses I have taken. We'll see. If one more attempt, if that fails, that's all. No other trade for the day. The setup is still open. Let it be. If BTC is continuing, let it continue. Here, this is zone is wick is forming. As long as this stays below the zone, this is fine. 200, 250. What is the kind of pullback, mini pullback is happening. This time I think this will be the last trade. Okay, I'm taking based on my trade logic only. So if you're not interested to take, you can skip, that is up to you. But for me, big momentum is pending is my feeling. For that small risk 2-3 times I'm ready to take, so I have entered. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what it is here. Selling zone respecting. This will be my last attempt, traders. So at the upper level only I've tried to enter instead of here. So proper kind of stop loss is fine. Stop loss here previously. If the zone is selling zone, let's do here or here, it can reverse. Little bit already for the risk what I've taken here. Let's say 3.9. This is fine. Okay. Want to place the stop loss here, but risk will become too much. That's fine. I'll leave it. Or maybe like based on the news, how market is moving, it's kind of positive. I'm taking here. I'm taking trade only based on price action, stop loss hunting. Okay, anyways, this is my final setup. What happens, we'll see. It seems today not our day. See, it is our day, it is not our day. It all depends on whatever is our risk capacity per day. Based on that, we will take. End of the day, what matters is my risk. Let's say it's 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, whatever it is per day. More than that 40,000, I should not be losing for that particular day. That is the only thing I focus on. That's it. Because I know the probability of the setups what I follow. If success rate is 60, 65 also, when I try to capture big move, I get big move, right? If I wait for big move. News is at 8:31. Outcome is positive. Okay. Outcome is positive. Maybe that is why. Based on news, I'm not trading. Based on stop loss hunting, I'm trading. So many people tell to risk maximum 2%. Is it okay? Maximum 2%. Also, it's not like that. For on an average, let's say you're trading in Nifty, for example, average 10 to 15 points for any simple trade which you take. Also, so much should be the risk. Who wants to see little more extension, maybe 20 points you can take. In Bank Nifty, what will be the risk? Risk will be let's say 35 to 48 points maximum. Okay, that will be the risk. In BTC, let's say 250 to 300 will be the maximum risk. This and all I'm saying for people who wants to play safe, right? 300 points is nothing as a risk in BTC, but when you get the trend right, you can capture close to 750,000 points easily. Okay, even if your success rate is 1:3, 1:4, even if your what is that success I mean, if your success rate is just 45%, okay, if you're making 1:3 also, it's fine. There are first of all, you have to decide what kind of trader you are. Just let's say I was telling this the buyer zone. Here, let me just try bullish trade. Let me try bullish trade if I have taken scalping any opportunity I gave. Small target, small stop loss. Like that, if I'm trying, that is those. There are certain people who takes trade according. I think ETHSL got hit. I'm going opposite to the market sentiment. That is the issue. They're saying news is positive. That's okay. I'm going opposite to the market sentiment for that risk reward hold. See, this is the last setup. If it works out great, good. If not, I'll take the SL and go for this. One issue we have here. One issue we have here. Here, if it falls, fine, but looks like stop loss at least here I have to give. From that time only I'm seeing that okay, stop loss somewhere here I have to give. But if it mindset is saying don't give so much stop loss, leave it, let it be as it is. So I've not made any changes, I've left it. This one again reached the seller zone, double top there. What level is this? It's facing rejection near 618 level. This one also will be somewhere around 0.5 or yeah, around 0.5 to 618 zone only. It will be facing rejection, I feel. Okay. This was the best setup as per my understanding. If it fails, I'll take the SL. Today, both news-based, sentiment-based situation only is created a problem for us. See, the main rule of SL hunting only is to do opposite of what many people are doing, right? Now, if you see here, this, I don't know where is that setup here. Here, when I think many people would have been thinking of bearish trade, right? But at this zone, exactly, we were thinking about a reversal setup in the market. And somewhere here also. So this is just to hunt the stop loss of people who enters here, random people who enters at this zone, removing weak players. Sellers are still strong, they will push the market down. But we can't find the upper range and lower range and all. But if you see in BTC, today proper lower range we have got, it's come for a retest there only, it's holding on to that zone. It's respecting that main area, this area. That is the only problem. And after this live stream, let me tell you, in case market goes below this zone, one more trade I will take if the setup fails. Okay. This existing setup only gives movement, fine. If it fails, then later I will take 89,930, 950, or you can see this zone. This zone, if it breaks, this zone will act as resistance and we can expect continuation. What is happening in Seoul? Seoul also little more space it has to move. Everything has space, little more to move up. The stop loss actually here it should be. That's fine. So kind of. Here. This is the make or break candle. If market stays above this, gone. It's gone. Anyways, traders, for me, it did not work as per the logic, whatever. This setup is based on crypto strategy. No, this is based on sentiment. This setup. Why I marked the zone here, I was expecting market to move up. That is based on crypto strategy. I did not go according to that. Because now, as per people will think, okay, this person is here. One candle will actually should come. I don't want to say already 2-3 losses I made today. That's okay, but this zone is somewhere a correction has to come. It's market has given a breakout. That means the strategy is not yet activated. At this zone, if it comes, there's a high probability that it can move down. Here also, we should have got a reversal here. If the seller is strong, he did not re-enter, means this next it has potential to move up to, yes, up to here, little bit here. I'm not telling this based on this. Students already know. This is one area where whoever know the strategy, they already know. At the zone, there can be some kind of pressure. Precise level and all, I have to go check the system. Okay, this is the precise level actually what I have marked. Continuous positive. Here basically the seller might have to re-enter. Here it is showing continuation. So here's that setup did not give entry trigger. Here entry trigger possibility is there. Sorry, yeah, here entry trigger possibility is there. So if we get a setup here, usually how it will be is that area is this one, so much at least 1 is to 2.5 is kind of the target situation. What the heck? Okay, fine. I'll place as per this setup I've taken as per the strategy. Even if I know market is bullish, I can make loss. I'm going opposite to the trend. If as per the setup, if I'm getting the trade, I'm taking here. Okay, you take, you don't take, that's up to you. But as per the strategy here, there is one entry. The way how market is moved, yes, there is a more chance of market breaking the zone only, like BTC is trying to break, right? Either what might happen is here it will give a breakout and then it might convert to failure, something like that. It can happen. Little bit I'm kind of disappointed that the zone is the buyer zone. If it breaks, let me take here 2 entries I took here. No, that is what messed me up. Buyer zone I should have taken, placing the stop loss here. This setup would have worked. What to do? My bad, my mistake. Nothing, no survival today. I think my time is very good. Market is bullish and I'm not able to, I'm going opposite to the trend and booking some losses. Anyways, when around 22,000 is my loss for the day. That's okay, I will accept, because morning around 8-9k profit I had made in that ETH trade what I gave. Not ETH, that one again I added some more quantity there little bit, but net to net I made loss today. Okay, I have a budget of another 15 to 20,000 is my budget. Strategy, like I said, market is very bullish, means there is very less chance for it to work, but as per the strategy, if it had worked, it would have given a good moment. So that's fine for me. Time is not good today, so I will book as per this setup. If I had taken, it would have been a good trade. Anyways, traders, nothing, I can't keep blabbering about the same thing. Anyways, I'll accept the loss. I'll take the loss. Feels any other interesting setup if I find, I will share it in the group. If you're interested, you can join. Today I'll give a break for another 45 minutes. Only then I will see for the next trading setup as per the same strategy what I have thought in the today. This trade and all what we took was same based on the strategy what I have thought here. Okay, so the reversal setup today it did not work. Reversal setup worked here, but I had taken opposite direction trade. So what to do? My bad. Fine, traders. Thank you for participating. In case you have made a bit of loss or something like that along with me today, don't worry. We will kind of recover. Anyways, all the trade whatever I have taken from my end, I've reduced the stop losses only, and I have taken. Now this continuation, what is happening, I'm not sure what is the logic. The upper level, like I said earlier, is somewhere here. Here again, if I have to take bearish trade after continuously making 3 losses and things like that, mindset is not there. Even though I feel this zone previously I had marked and kept, there is a chance this level market can this one, but better that would have been target booking zone, and then waiting would have been better. Anyways, I'll close the live stream. I'm done as of now. Any further update is there, I will let you know in the group. Next update is in this zone you consider this is a pressure zone. As long as market is staying below this zone, no need to look for bullish traders, my opinion. Okay, this might be just a trap also, or based on market sentiment. Positive news came, no, based on that it could have done the moment. So news based more trade and all I don't take. So for me, little bit problem to take such trades. Okay, it's kind of giving a breakout here, but I think here one wick or something, if it forms here, let's say here any wick, if it forms later, if it gives continuation, maybe you can try this one. Though on its own it is going, I'm not going to take any trade here. Thank you, still holding the trade. In case you're still holding the put trade, then I feel, I don't know, no one can help your psychology. Anyways, for others, thank you for participating in the live stream. Tomorrow we will try with better mindset, or later if I get one more setup I will share. This moment is something which I did not expect. We'll see later. Alright traders, bye bye.